Terris, why should I be concerned with inside information?
Under Hong Kong law, listed companies are required to disclose any inside information as soon as reasonably practicable. If they fail to comply with such requirements, the listed companies and its directors may be subject to civil liabilities.
What is inside information?
Inside information is information about the listed company, its shareholders, its officers, its listed securities, which is not generally known to the market, but which may likely have a material impact on the price of its listed securities.
And this needs to be disclosed?
Well, not necessarily. You may be subject to certain exemptions, which allows you to not disclose immediately. For example, if you're in the middle of negotiations which are not yet completed, provided that you have taken steps to maintain confidentiality and there has been no leakages, you can disclose at a later stage.
What kind of transactions are notifiable?
Notifiable transactions are transactions of a listed company which, because of the nature or because they have exceeded certain thresholds, may be subject to additional compliance requirements imposed by the stock exchange. These transactions normally tend to be of a nature which is outside the issuer's ordinary and usual course of business, but which may have an impact on the issuer's operations. For example, these may be acquisitions of new assets, disposals of existing operations, or they may be a formation of new joint ventures. In terms of size, this may have an impact on what the compliance requirements are. The size is normally calculated with reference to what we call size tests, for example, the assets involved or the profits of the operations being disposed. And depending on how significant these transactions are, they may be subject to disclosure or they may be subject to shareholders' approval requirements.
What is connected transactions?
Connected transactions are transactions between a listed company, its subsidiaries, and connected persons of the listed company. These connected persons may include directors or substantial shareholders of a listed company. Connected transactions may be one-off in nature, or they may be continuous over a period of time. Depending on the size of the connected transaction, the compliance requirements may be different. For example, a listed company may be required to make public disclosure regarding the connected transaction. For more significant transactions, the listed company may be required to obtain independent shareholders' approval.